Mic test, mic test. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Buddy Bison stream. I hope we're all having a wonderful day and are prepped and prepared for some more Xenoblade Chronicles 3, where we are going to continue doing some more hero ascension quests, because that is what I decided I want to do. Because, you know what, I'm not sure how much more story there is in the game. But, you know, I don't want to rush to the end and then find out, oh yeah, XYZ class I didn't ascend for whatever reason. So, I plan to continue on the way I have been. So, I see that Fontano's here. How are you doing today, my friend? So I expanded my written list of classes that I can whatchamacallit. Sorry, I had to listen to something. Okay. But I have written some more classes that I can hopefully ascend today. I'm good. I did the thing. Oh yeah? You did the thing? What specific thing did you do, Fontana? But I mean, it's pretty crazy to think that tomorrow, crossbow percent. Ah, nice. It's pretty crazy to think that literally tomorrow I'm gonna be able to purchase on PC the Trail Sim Zero, right? Like that idea is crazy to me. 427.41. Oh yeah, nice. GG, man. Okay, so yeah, but like it's just crazy to me. Like tomorrow, I'm gonna be able to make a business expense purchase for Trail Sim Zero, and then on Wednesday start playing that. So as you can probably see, levels went up a bit. Level 78. I went to places and killed things that were like level 99. Only death is Iron Road. Nice. Spoiler, are you telling me I fight Aryan Road in Crossbell, the game that she's introduced in? Other than that, been ranking people up. I've been, I ranked several people up to, I believe it was Lands and Senna, I think? I ranked a few more people up in the Troubadour class because the master skill that you got, or that you get from it, is just very, very good. Dance of Barrages is a very good skill, and I wanted it because a lot of the other people, they aren't maxed out with Incursor yet, so I kind of want them to have the some of the necessary like secondary skills that will help with it. No, CS3 was the first any Trails character ever shown. Yeah, you know what? That's true. You know, crossbow wasn't a thing prior to CS3. You know, it was just fictitious. It was all a hallucination. So right now I am outside of the Colony Omega area, where we originally picked up Kamaravi, and I thought, maybe I'm not far enough in the chapter yet, but I thought I was going to be able to have a scene here. So I'm hoping that I can, but because there's nothing...
Perhaps we should pay a visit to the lab. There might still be something hidden there.
Okay, so that might be a good sign. So it might not actually be a official thing. Like you just might have to know to come. Okay, cool, good. You just have to know to come here with Kamaravi in your party, which I guess makes sense. But
what is this place?
Still.
And is that a cradle?
Is that a cradle? Rockabye baby on the treetops.
Remember this room.
Oh my god, memories.
Anything you want to tell us, Kamaravi?
Well, I could roast a really good s'more on the top of my hair.
This is where I awoke. Met Miyabi and the others.
So that means that cradle is...
It is no simple cradle. Fitted inside is a device which matures a life to a state close to homecoming.
Ah.
That makes sense. So that's what Y used when reviving Mwamba and the others.
Mwamba.
Kamaravi, is that cradle still usable?
The installation works, just barely. Why do you ask such a thing?
What? I'm fighting Gonzalez and Xenoblade. Oh my god, you're fighting Gonzalez! He ain't a monkey though? Okay. You know what, maybe after this I'll go find, because isn't that, I believe there's a early big monkey that's Gonzalez, or a Gonzalez. I'm not sure if there's only one. I might be strong enough to fight now. Big man with a club. Oh.
Ethel, you're not thinking...
Well, I think she is.
Our enemies are supernatural beings. Monsters who use human lives for fodder. You can all fight against them, but me, as I am now, I'm barely able to protect myself. All I can really do is hang back and watch, so as not to be a hindrance. But suppose I was to use this cradle.
I could hit puberty and get big strong.
Ethel, you don't have anything to prove.
As far as the choices available to you go, you could also return to the city and live a peaceful life. And yet you're saying you want to throw your body back under war's grindstone and spend your life fighting.
I mean, she did like doing that, even in her past life. I think it's probably just ingrained into her personality.
But then, you were ever thus.
Yes, you are a hot dame.
By the time you speak your mind, your body and soul are long ready. I think you should do as you wish.
Kamaravi, are you sure it's fine? To embroil her in what's ultimately our fight?
I mean, hey, it's her choice.
Ethel's path should be hers to choose.
Yeah.
I'm certain her resolve is firm. If she wished for a life of peace, she would not have followed us this far. The way must have been inside her all along.
I can show you the way.
I suppose that's true, yes.
I am anxious about the result, same as you. Nevertheless, as a devoted follower of none other but the warrior's way myself, I wish to respect the will and resolve of one who has chosen the same path.
The warrior's way. I'm an anime edge boy.
I believe Ethel's freedom is hers to do with as she wishes.
Thank you, Kamaravi.
At the same time, I am of course not in a position to decide such things myself. We have conveyed to you our desire. Would you tell us your opinion in turn?
Well, what should we do?
Hands in the hips. Have Ethel undergo the maturation process? Yeah, it's her choice, man. If you want to do it, let's let her do it. Gotta respect it. See, they say a body close to homecoming, but that doesn't exactly give like a very definite idea, right? Where it was like Mia was able to go down like by day in her diary because she kept track of it and she knew the exact day she was born. These people that just get artificially closened, like, I feel like they don't actually know how close they are to homecoming, so it could just randomly happen. Yo, good thing that reclothed her. It gave her her band braces and like shoulder pads back. Sup, girl? Awesome. So now we get to, and now we get to presumably use Ethel as a hero once again, where she wasn't available for a while.
How are you feeling, Ethel?
Oh, never better. I mean that literally. It's as though new strength is welling up inside of me.
Thank you very much for the 5 gift subs, Fontano. I guess I'll be playing Ratchet and Clank after Chasm Zero. I did want to, September. So, for anyone interested, and I might drop this again earlier. Twitch did announce that I guess from now until the end of September, gift subs are 25% off beyond the whatever additional amount was like charted in September. So, not saying shill out for me, but if you're going to shell out for anyone, any creators, myself included, or anyone else, other channels, this is probably the best time to do it if you want to be bang for your buck or to help them. Regardless, still should say September is very price efficient if you know you're going to be subbing to people month after month, because as far as I understand, or as far as I understood, the first time you get a group, like a 6-month plan, like that first time you decide to extend it that much, you get a discount. So if anyone's like saying, got another sub goal planned? Yeah, I do. I was actually thinking about, I was bouncing between 2 things, and I'm not exactly sure which one I wanted to do, but yeah, you know what? I was thinking about having Atelier Ryza be the next one, but I don't think that one. I don't want that one to be a sub goal. I want that to just be one that I go and play. So I'm gonna have this next sub goal be something else. So excuse me for 1 second while I because I had in my brain, because I was like, you know what, Fontano's gonna be a special kind of man, and he's gonna be stupid generous as he always is, in the loveliest of ways. But so I need to be prepped and prepared. So after this one, I don't have anything prepared. So I don't know, wait a couple days or something. And I need time. Yeah. So there we go. That's the new one. Because that's the only one that I haven't played other than East 9. So I figured that's the easiest way to do it. Because that's another series where, you know, honestly, it's... You bastard. Sorry, not sorry. Okay. I would love to pull the New England swear friendly at you, but I feel like that would disrespect you. God damn it. Thank you again for you can't dangle these. You know, that's why I said wait a day. That's why I said wait a couple days. I'm gonna stream on Wednesday. God, yeah, gosh darn it. Yeah, I don't, you know, I guess I'll put an interim one right now. Fucking here. This will be an interim. It's not, hydrate. Yeah, there we go. This is a pointless fill one. I'm gonna change it. I got one of those, like, really big smart water things that gets filled. I'll go chug it. I don't know. That's what I'll do. That's the new Sogo. Go have me chug a giant, like, 1.5 liters of water or something. I don't know. That one's just there. That one will change. That was my lunch. Oh, well, come on, man. You at least have some baby carrots with it. But once again, thank you very much, Fontano, for meeting both sub goals like the goddamn mad lad you are. So I will make sure that I do this. No, come on. Here we go. Okay. So just want to be very clear, as I've said before. Trail Sim Zero first and foremost. I wasn't hungry. Okay, you know what? That's a fine reason then. Trail Sim Zero first and foremost. That's gonna basically be every stream until I beat it. At which point I'll go back to kind of normal streaming, where I'll be doing Xenoblade 3. There might be a Xenoblade 3 in between 1 or 2 Zero ones, just so I don't forget what's going on. But mostly Trail Sim Zero. After that, once we get back to normal, Ratchet and Clank, East 7, and then so on and so forth if other things get mad afterwards. But back to the game. Never better, I mean that literally. So new strength is welling up inside me. 'Cause puberty!
This way I'll be able to fight by your side too. You have my thanks.
No problem. You're close to dead now. I hope we fix that. Right, because, like, I feel like that would be the bittersweet part of, like, the end of this story, right? If we're not able to somehow fix the idea of the terms, right? Because they did mention that there are a couple of the founders of the city that were Agnian and Kavesi that were able to live until they were 80. So there seems to be a way to stop the 10-year term thing. So I'm hoping that just becomes like, oh, everyone gets it at the end.
What's wrong, Kamaravi?
Hopefully. That's what I'm hoping.
Silvercoat.
Silvercoat. You remembered your past life.
Silver code? What does that mean?
It means you have a silver coat.
I'm not sure. When I saw you just now, the word simply came to me. As though something was guiding me. What in the world? This sensation. From where did it spring?
Is it love?
Kamaravi, I can explain.
What we should be thinking about now is the future. What we can achieve in unison, no?
Huh.
I said I could be your eyes. That has not changed. Just as you showed me the way before, let me now be your guide.
You are right. You can see that which I cannot, indeed.
Indeed. It's almost like we're two different people.
I wanted to live life true to myself, but the answer is still not clear.
See, it's interesting that Kamaravi literally has fire on his head, but he's not necessarily a hot-headed character. He's actually pretty level-headed, but in fights he'll just get intense, or as we saw with him fighting Ethel. He'll get intense, but he's not like off the wall, like hot-headed. He's not Natsu from Fairy Tail.
But perhaps by working together with you,
Even though he literally seems to have just like a bonfire on the top of his head.
Let's search for the answer hand in hand, Kamaravi. With unity between us, nothing can be impossible.
Yes! Oh yeah, for anyone curious, I still have the plastic on the front of my Switch Pro controller. I have yet to take it off. Right now it's just there. It's just now having a grand old time with it there. Okay, cool. So there was no actual ascension quest. Flash, nice.
I see some relations
Awesome.
have changed.
So see, that one almost seems we'll find the answer. Oh, and it even has a heart next to it. Yo. Yo, bow chicka wow wow. But yeah, so that's good. That was easy. So there was no quest associated with that one. That was just go to the right place with the right people. Which is pretty nice. It's not having having the player make educated assumptions about things, right? Because it makes sense. Once you realize that for every Ascension quest you need to have the particular character with you, right? And you have to go to some place that is relatively important to them. It's usually the colony. It's okay, well, for Kamaravi, we can't go to his colony. The place where we got him is here. And we also have Ethel as a child, and we need her to get old so she can be a hero and we can get her class. Where does it make sense? Go here because this is where we met Kamaravi. Oh, there's more we can explore. Oh yeah, it makes sense. So even though they don't mark it distinctly on the map, I would say it still benefits from it because it doesn't just scream, oh hey, go here. Which for other ones I'm more fine with because they are quests. This wasn't a quest, this was just an event. So I would say that is also a little bit of a, you can take it, as it were. So I'm thinking after he incurses the hell up, I might swap him over to the Twin Blade or Flash Fencer, just because I haven't played as this class in a long time. That's one of my favorite parts about getting the main characters' Ascension quests done, where it gives me another reason for my characters to go back to where they started and play as those, where it's oh yeah, this is what it was like at the start of the game. This is how I was playing these characters. But yeah, so I'll do that afterwards. But for right now, analyze, yeah, just get all those, pop them. But for right now, I need to pick the next one. And you know what? I've been sitting on this one for a while, so this is probably a class that I'm not really going to
Leave it to me.
use or like level up all that much unless it has like a really good skill or something. 60% more damage against enemies or at 30%. That's fine. Boost damage dealt by 100% when attacking an enemy. I don't really do bleed. 40% chance to evade. That's fine. Reduces aggro generated from attacks by 40%. That's all right. It's not. None of those are great. None of those are really all that great. So this is like, I like the character Juniper, and she gives you the Way of Flow, which is amazing. But that's not even our class skill, it's just a key item that she gives you at a point in the story, so I can't even say that's great towards her character in particular. But I should probably go and take care of this one, because I don't want to just leave it. But I need to remember, yeah, there we go. So, see a question mark in a colony, that's usually a good sign. It's a good sign that the person that, it's a good sign because most of the time you're not just going to see question marks randomly appear in a colony that you've been to before, because you'll probably have picked up all the quests while you've been there previously already. So, in my opinion, it's a bit better to, well, I don't want to even say in my opinion, it's a lot safer to assume that a quest is going to be an ascension quest when you change the hero and then notice it, because chances are you would have noticed it during normal exploration while you were there, because that's just one thing that I do like about like a lot of the quests and the way that the game is built, where you have reason to go back to areas for whatever reason. Like, I've gone back to other areas just to kill high-level enemies that were there that I couldn't previously kill. That gives you a reason to go back and then kind of check out the map, see if there are any quests to get. So because there are reasons to go back to various areas at random points during the game, due to side quests or not due to side quests, just general exploration or wanting to fight the unique monsters or whatever they're called, the UMs, gives you reason to kind of check up on colonies and kind of clear them out of non-hero ascension quests, depending on who you have in your party. So, it's good. And I got water, so I'm going to drink some because I've been talking a bit. Okay, interesting. So this one isn't voiced immediately. Oh, brilliant. I was just looking for you guys. Really? Really, you're just in time to give me a hand. Oh, great. Why are you looking for them in particular? Sorry, I just got a bit excited there. You know that you can find ether in the colony named the tunnels, right? Yes, I was aware. It's very rich in resources as a colony. Uh-huh. And when I saw the probe in action, it just dawned on me. Well, Colony Tau has some natural resources we could tap into, too. So I thought I'd just borrow the probe and have a look-see. You've really ready to go, huh? I'm not sure just charging around aimlessly is going to get you the results you want. I wouldn't go that far, Nuka. At least gotta look, and that's where you come in. I don't think there's any harm in trying. Exactly my thoughts. Don't listen to Nuka being all pessimistic. It's a good thing you came. Problem isn't you haven't got two thoughts in your head. Sorry, it's not that Silent and Nuka don't get along. As long as we can definitely verify the presence of resources, that should be the end of the argument. Something like that? Just think, if we do something, we can be raking in just like Landon. Let's get this ball rolling then. Come with me to the Tree Hollow opening. Alright? Okay, so I guess I may have just missed this quest, or this is a quest that you can only get when she's in your party, even then. Because I even did have a question mark with a small note saying in colony for quests.
Looks like colony relations
because
have
I
changed.
think there was something that stated, like, hey, you have to do some quests in Colony Tau first. I thought I had done all of those, so I thought that secondary note may not have been applicable, but maybe you needed to have Juniper in your party to do it. Which is why I'm doing this quest right now.
Let's go someplace
And that
else.
also is kind of helped by the fact that you can see up in the top, I guess bottom top right hand corner of the,
Could that be
I
a
guess
path?
the top right hand corner of the quest box at the bottom right hand
Hey,
part of the screen,
That looks like a way forward.
you can see that there's Juniper's face right there, and that's saying that she is a needed hero for this
Let's
quest.
go someplace
Whereas the
else.
main story,
Let's
it's
go
not
someplace
there.
else.
So usually when a hero is needed for a side quest, it's a prerequisite side quest for a hero quest, ascension quest. Are there any resources here? Ah, there you go. I don't know. I can't say just yet, but I reckon we'll have a good idea once we use this device to look around. Right. Here, take it. Okay. Give it a quick test. Just stick it somewhere around here. Let's give it a try. Okay, let's just shove it in the ground. Okay, let's do this. Off the cuff, it reminds me of the lights in trails that they put along the wayside. Not as like big and beefy, but the shape reminds me of it. Oof, that's loud. I could do without the noise. Is it reacting? Looks like it's kind of... Hold on, we've got visitors. Oh no, little bird things. Would visit us out in the middle of... It must have been attracted by the sound, you know, as wild animals tend to be, not run away from it immediately. Looks like there's still room for improvement. Well, don't just stare at them, do something. Okay. Bam. Bam. It's fine. Okay. Luckily, these guys are all weak as hell compared to me. So flippin' strong, you don't even know, bro. I'm level 78. What level are you, dude? You're level nothing. Level absolutely nothing, you little bitch. There we go. Also, I'm an Incursor class. So I'm better than you. That should be enough searching. Do we have any results? Yeah, but there's nothing here. Reaction was pretty faint. I'd say we have better luck in the lower levels. At least you got a reaction. Better than nothing, right? Right, you are. I'll head on down and... No, son, you're on standby. Wait for us at the colony. Oh, what? I didn't come all this way to stand around twiddling my thumbs. Lower levels are dangerous, and until we know whether there are resources, I'm not going to put you at risk. You're probably crawling with strong monsters, too. I'd do better alone. Okay, fine. I don't want to weigh you all down. Sorry, guys, but it looks like I'll be living up here on my own-some. On my own-some, not on my lonesome. Interesting. I like that. We'll come up and get as soon as something turns up. I owe you. See, the thing is, in the off time, I did reactivate the elevator down in the Mac the Wildwoods that takes you up to Colony Tau. Okay, this will just be easiest to come down here to the warning tree. And now, because I got the... From Sagiri, I got the no poison damage. The Mac the Wildwoods actually isn't garbage to traverse and play in. Because like there's a level of like, oh, it's fun to have to run around and evade the poison, but when it comes down to it, you're also like, oh well, I kind of would like to just walk right through it and take a straight line path. You know, I'm gonna kill this dragon because you know he's here, and I want to kill the dragon.
Stay on your toes.
Sidewinder! Quick draw!
Damn, he roared. I am Reptar. Hear me roar. That's a blast from the past. Anyone else here watch Rugrats? Anyone else here watch the Rugrats movie where they introduced the strangest all grown-up kid, Dill Pickles? Anyone watch Rugrats movie where the parents are absolutely, completely negligent and just let their babies somehow leave the house in a fully functioning vehicular, like, baby cart, and are irresponsible enough to name their kid Dill Pickles, as though they don't know that dill pickles are a food item? Now, of course, I get that that is the joke. It is a children's show. Do not take it all that seriously. But still. God darn it. Yeah, I find that big enemies, it's a bit tougher to judge distance for when your intellect can actually do it. Also, it doesn't help that bounding end like, pushes you backwards. Go. Awesome. Conquered the big dragon. There we go. The wise white dragon. The thing is, I want to have at least some of the things, right? Right, like I don't think I've ever killed one of the dragons, so I didn't know what the dragons gave. So I need to kill one just so I can have the items that it gives in case there's ever a quest to say, hey, give me this item. Instead of being like, I don't have it, I need to go get it, I'll be like, oh, I already have some. Nice. Now hopefully you have enough that you can just fulfill the quest just right out the gate, but other times you're not so lucky. And while I'm here, might as well.
Wonder what's inside.
Now, 3 SP, baby!
Good thing we found this.
Oh. Just waiting in this poison muck. Who doesn't love it? Although I find it funny how, right, Sagiri is able to resist the poison because she's in a giant mech. But she's just somehow able to give us said ability by being our friend, even though we are not in mechs. It's like, that doesn't make all that much sense when you get down to it. But hey, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Ugh. Seems like a good place. Yeah, let's stick that probe in. Let's stick that probe in. Oh, this is like off the charts. Suppose there really are resources to be had around here. Being a naysayer again? Damn, I didn't think it would be so easy to find anything. Bully for us, but if that's the spark and sound attracts more monsters, then... Hello. We're monsters. We heard your calling. What did I tell you? Better get 'em out of here if we want to check our findings, huh? Let's do it. No. I want to make sure I'm in as many of the circles as possible so I can get regenerate, defense, fast break. Don't want to miss anything. Ah, we got big quad feathers coming in. Good. There we go. Awesome. Gotta put like 18 blazes down on the ground. It's perfect. It's exactly why I didn't bring Selin with us. The lower levels are no joke. Yeah, good thing we managed to whack those monsters as well. Oh hey, now it's reacting differently. I think that means this is the place. So Colony Tower has its own resources too. Wow. That's right, and Selin was right about probably benefiting the colony. And let's not keep him waiting for the report. Think he'll faint with shock? He might. Let's give him the good news and put him out of his misery.
I see some relations have changed.
Okay, is he back in the colony? Thank you. Would have been annoying if he was back in like that weird area where it's not quick to walk to from any one place. Okay.
Looks like colony relations have changed.
Yeah, jump over the banister. I'm cool like that. Colony Tower. Why are these updating? Oh, interesting. Cooperating, united. Wait, Colony Mew is united with Tau? That's interesting. I wonder why that's the case. Was there something that occurred between Colony Tau and Mew? I honestly don't remember anything like that. Colony 9, yeah, no new firsts. unfortunately. Hey, Salon. You're back, so did you find anything? We did. According to your device, there are resources in the low levels. There are? Yeah, but monsters are rock hard down there. Yeah, not a problem. As long as there are resources to find, we can work together with Lambda. You've already hammered out a deal with them? They said they'd lend us Levnesses to help with the excavation. I would certainly preclude the lower-level monsters from posing a problem. Lambda's troops are highly trained professionals. I can't see any problem arising as long as they're on the case. That's great if they're going to help. Really nice work. I'll get myself off to Lambda then and tell them the good news. Oh, but first, I need to rub it in Nuka's face that I was right. Thanks, all. Yeah, not foreseeing a lot of harmony in their future. Oh, that'll be fine. They're really close friends underneath all the antagonism. They respect each other a lot. Well, you know them better than me. They both care a lot about Colony Tau, and I doubt they'll work to better it. Yay, we did it. Okay, so now there's another quest. So I'm pretty sure that this will be the Ascension one.
Ah!
Yes.
What the spark's all this?
Voice acting.
What are these monsters doing here?
What's going on?
Why, little Junebug? You're late.
Oh, oh yeah, we never really fought a console for these guys, did we? At least I don't remember us doing. Nah, oh, Junebug. Console U. Just... Oh.
Console.
Hello.
You know I can't abide tardiness. Too much fun and games, is it? Ha! Life is not a bed of roses, my dear. You must be aware of that, surely.
What are you after?
My. Why so sour, my little Oro berries?
Oro berries. That sounds like a Pokemon berry. Like Oro berry. It gives you, I don't know. It cures burn, while also giving you PP for one move. Honestly, like, that's probably one of the, like, out of all the berries, where are they, Peppa berries? Easily the best berry in the entire game. Because elixirs, being the only thing that gives you PP out in the field without going to, like, a Pokemon Center, like... Yeah, no. Peppa berries, you want that shit for the, like, Elite Four. Right, so you can go in and not have to worry about it. Just like, boom, use your strongest moves. Fantastic. Love them.
I haven't the slightest inclination to involve myself in a fracas with you.
A fracas?
Oh yeah? Then what are you doing here?
Dear, I am positively quaking in my boots.
Oh.
I am here to see my little Junebug, nothing more.
And you expect us to believe that?
Yeah, literally every other console other than Triton, we've had to fight and try and kill. And I guess we fought and tried to kill and weren't successful, and we also fought not necessarily to kill but to survive against M and was kind of successful. But
You may set your hearts aflutter with whatever feelings you desire, for all I care. If I must confide in you a detail, I would like you to know that it was I who dealt those monsters a swift demise.
ah,
You? I can confirm that. If it weren't for the console, we might not even be standing here.
Spark. If only I hadn't screwed up.
You're injured.
Yeah, my fault. I got cocky. Monsters got a free swipe in.
You may find it hard to believe, but I'm quite the assiduous type. I've been keeping a close watch on my fruitlings.
assiduous. Never heard that word before. I mean, context clues I can kind of infer what it means, but I will say that this game very wide range of words, right? They don't keep it simple just to keep it simple. They're like, no, we'll use some complex words. We'll take out that good old thesaurus.
But now that little Junebug has returned, there is yet more work to be done.
You're not angry about the flame clock?
Angry? You were the ones who broke it. You aren't going to apologize, are you? Besides, I've been aware of the circumstances for a while now. It has to be said, it's a delicate topic.
Delicate.
Delicate.
Yes, delicate. Do your ears need rinsing, Poppet?
Oh, she called him Poppet.
I don't know if you're aware, but the people of Tau themselves chose to break the clock. It's hardly my place to complain. I happen to be quite the individualist. Don't you know?
Interesting. Okay. Okay, so I'm still curious as to what her deal is, though. Right, like any console that we don't see the face of that seems to quote unquote be our ally. Like I wouldn't trust it. Like Triton, we saw his face. It was like, oh yeah, look at my face. I'm a grizzled old man, and I'm a friend. But this one, she's an old lady, which I guess helps. But I'm still, until she undoes her mask, I can't exactly trust her.
You're not making a lick of sense.
Now, Junebug, be a sweet pea and go on ahead, will you?
Don't worry. I'll be fine. Noah, we're just letting Juniper go?
Juniper said not to worry, so let's not worry.
You gotta trust in our friends.
That's the spirit. Perhaps you and I will be able to see eye to eye after all. Oh, one thing. I have a job for you, Uro
Job?
Berries, if you would be so kind.
Okay.
A job? For us?
For you, I'd like you to procure some twine turf. For me.
Twine turf. What's twine
Yeah?
turf?
What are you using it for?
Someone's got to remove those nuisances for new life to settle in. But preparations will need to be in place if we are to dispose of them. Which is where the twine turf comes in.
Twine turf. I think I saw some of that in Yellow Grove.
Well, look at that. How fortuitous. That's a mere stone's throw from here.
Yeah.
Well, it's not far. That's true.
See? It wouldn't kill you to fetch some.
And leave for just the perfect amount of time for you to do something, maybe. Potentially.
I know what
Perhaps.
you're thinking. But these things really are going to be a problem for us otherwise, so we'd really appreciate the help.
No, I understand. Let's go then.
Okay. Hero quests. Survivors. You are not the survivor. Interesting. Okay, so we got some unique ones. So we got a talking point. Really does make you feel like a new person. You've got to try it. Strength giving one. Okay.
And now we know things.
Graziana. Graziana. Smell. I'm guessing serious anemone. Oh yes, I have a person's stash of it. I like to keep some on hand and make herbal tea with. Oh wow, I didn't take it for a tea guy. Well, I got a tip for you, so listen up. Try making tea from mallow of the marsh. It's a fungus, quite pungent, but great for your health. It builds strength, apparently. I'm just to think I'd be more shaken with it. Herbal tea.
Interesting news.
Okay. No, shouldn't be too difficult. Go down here. Okay, so it's... Okay. Oh, it's here. This is, yeah, this is here. This is actually where I remember ending one stream to go do some stuff. Yeah, I remember this area. Still don't... yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter how you get up there. Damn, like back in the day where I was like level 30. So long ago. So long ago. You know what? After I do this hero quest, I'm gonna go see if I can't find that Gonzalez. Or the big monkey and see, because I think it was like level 80. So I should be able to take care of it at my current strength.
Whoa, got a rare doodah right here.
If I'm remembering correctly. I also have to make sure that I have someone have the skill for
Oh, hey, I found the what's it.
soul hack on. That way I don't have to refight him again.
You think this'll do?
Yes.
Don't see why not.
I wonder how the console's going to use this stuff to get rid of the monsters.
I haven't a clue.
Yep.
Everyone!
Hello, Juniper. You just
Juniper,
showed
are
up.
you alright? Yes. And the colony is unharmed, thank goodness.
Hey, Juniper, has your console always been like that?
The console? I don't really recall.
You said she pretty much left you to it, right?
Yeah, like, this is the first time we ever met this console, so I mean... Like, the console never showed up even after we broke the flame clock. Like, just didn't seem to care.
That's correct. The console rarely ever visits us. We've met a couple of times, but I barely have any recollection of us talking.
So why on Ionios would she start involving herself now?
I say we get this job done and then we give her a piece of our mind.
I mean, I don't really sense any hostility from it. Maybe it's fine.
I'm gonna give her a piece of my mind. I demand to talk to the manager.
You have to admit, she's got a way of getting on your nerves, right?
Still, she is a consul. If we underestimate her, we'll no doubt be in for a world of pain.
A world.
Noted. But even if we do have to fight, it'd have to be outside of the colony.
Yeah. We don't know what she might be planning to do with the people of Colony Tau.
We should try to head back soon.
Okay. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Back here. Let's do a nice quick teleport. Blah, da, 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 da.
I'll report into the console.
Hello there, console. How do you do?
Is that enough for you?
Wonderful, my dear Uroberries. Quite the speedy little workers, aren't you?
So, how are you gonna use the stuff?
We're going to make it into a pulp and throw it into a bonfire. I hear it has the most fragrant aroma. No doubt the creatures will be drawn straight to it. A little assistance wouldn't go amiss. You.
Okay, so is the idea gather them all at once and then take them out so they can't, like, breed and repopulate?
Huh? Yes.
Cardamine.
What a farce.
They're drawn to the scent, are they?
What is it, Tyon? You picked up on something?
Not exactly.
Oh, what is this? Oh, I do so hate the forest. What with all the bugs?
That's a good reason why she doesn't visit all that often.
Right. Well, they do say that bugs hate smoke.
You know the type of insect I hate the most? The creepy, crawly kind. Oh, ghastly things. How about you?
Me? I've seen them all before. Can't say they bother me.
Oh. Such a tedious little corner of Ionios. Nothing much ever happens around here, does it?
Like, I'm still really curious to know, like, I'm relatively sure that we're gonna fight her as a boss, but I mean, I'm still just very curious, like, what her deal is.
No, not really. I'm kind of used to it by now, though.
'Cause we don't see many consuls just talking to a rando, either.
Well, of course you would be. State the obvious. Why don't you?
Oh, right. Sorry, ma'am.
Now throw in the plants I gave you, and we should be all set for the preparatory phase.
Preparatory. Oh yeah, look at that fire. Fun.
Where are you going, ma'am?
Oh, you know, I thought I might witness a little of that Uroberry magic for myself. The smoke rising from the bonfire acts like a signal flare to indicate the start of battle.
Yeah? What's that got to do with... Crap! They're back! Again! What?
Looks like you've got your work cut out for you. Oh yes, you had better live your lives to their very fullest.
I mean, she literally said to the group, oh, this is going to attract beasts. This is not a surprise.
What? These monsters! Don't ask me! They just showed up out of the blue and started heading this way!
These monsters aren't from the forest. Why would they have come in so far?
I have my hunches.
No point guessing right now. Let's send these guys packing.
It's so weird seeing the two guys in the bottom right have the same body motions. Hilarious. How's it going? How's it going? Anon Renon. Anon Renon. Minoi Minoi. Cursor it up. Problemo. Good stuff. Boom. Easy as pie.
Gah! There's no end to him.
The appropriate tactic in this situation is fight first, whine later, mate.
Mate, I got gun.
Yeah, I know, man. Makes me feel better, though.
Man.
My dear, sweet little Junebug, I'll tell you what I'm trying to accomplish here. I want to see Colony Tau performing to the very best of their ability.
What?
I want them to wallow in regret, to agonize, tremble, suffer, rise, convulse, and then die.
That seems mean.
You see, the look on their faces at that moment is the most delectable thing in the world to me.
Okay, so you're one of those weird people that basically gets off on people despairing.
Consort, I don't understand.
All that you are, distilled at the cusp of death to a perfect fraction of unbearable humiliation. However, teetering there on the edge of oblivion is also the moment in which you shine the brightest. The terror of death flickering in your minds, fighting madly in the hope that you still might live. A newborn babe could never hope to match that expression of horror. Only the march of time can crystallize those grimaces of wrath and agony.
Wrath.
Aged to perfection, like a fine wine.
Like a fine wine. I mean,
They're coming our way, too.
I mean, it's fine, but we're beating the crap out of these guys. We could literally do this for hours, but...
Never a dull moment around here.
Come now, Junebug. Chin up. I want to see you at the peak of your brilliance. I can't savor your emotions if you don't ripen to your fullest now, can I?
Okay.
I need you, Mio!
You're showing me up.
Come here! Phantom
Yeah, more of that, please.
Phantom Slap!
Scream!
Go.
Phantom Slap!
All figured out.
Easy. Just, yeah, I'm going to interlink this one.
They got Roland. Somebody go and help the poor soul!
How in the... Are we snuffed then? Is this it for us?
Stay calm. There's still a glimmer of hope. There aren't as many monsters as before. It's doable. Keep pushing them back.
We'll try.
Uro berries are a force to be reckoned with, aren't they? I hadn't factored them in, but I did get a taste of fear and despair.
How did you not factor us in? Like, you had to have known that we were the ones that destroyed the flame clock, and therefore had regular contact with this colony. Like, how could you not have factored us into your plan, unless you're stupid?
And for that, I'm truly grateful. You must have felt such sweet relief when they broke the flame clock. How does it feel to have all that taken away from you? You'd better pick up the pace, or my little monsters will flock to you like a free meal.
It's the smoke. Put out the fire. Stop the smoke.
Oh, I think it's a little late for that.
I had my doubts. but I never thought you were so brazen as to do this openly.
I mean, she even told you what it was going to do.
When you crush and burn those plants, they make the most irresistible aroma for monsters.
So you lied about getting rid of them?
I said that nuisances had to be removed. Who said anything about monsters?
Very true.
I was hoping
She
to
spoke
remove
around it quite
everyone
expertly.
save little Junebug here, and make way for new growth in the forest.
You don't have to spout a load of shite, you know that?
I was hoping to see them savaged by hungry beasts, but oh well. Your efforts have managed to ruin a perfectly good tragedy. Again.
Again?
Did I not mention? Not a few days ago, I recall that you intervened. I was hoping to cull some fruitlings before their homecoming.
Ah, the monsters from before.
Yes, that's it. That's the way. It's the monsters that you encountered on that fateful day. The very same. Yes, I led them there myself. If they had feasted on your husks, I could have thrown them into the colony and given you such a fright.
Why? Why would you think of doing such an awful thing?
She is a bitch.
I took you to be smarter than this, Junebug. Be a dear and fire up those synapses for me. Colony Tau was ready to accept their fate. I settled on the monsters as the best way to deal with that. I thought perhaps if you were to see your friends torn apart before your very eyes, it might give you the stimulus you need.
I keep yawning. It's so warm in here. Probably gonna need to open my blinds. Get some
You're
cool air
beyond
in.
help.
When the flame clock was destroyed, and you were given the chance to live,
Oh yeah, give him the chance to live. What did we do? We had fun.
you also came to fear death, and gained the ability to suffer, as you are doing right now. You've done well, my little Uro berries. Yes, indeed. The look on your faces is not something so easily reproduced. Ah, how long I've waited just to see those contortions.
You could have just gone to like a carnival, lady. Or like a circus. You want to see contortions?
Once mature,
Contortionist it.
then savor
Never
it.
been to a circus myself.
I'll not let you die easily. I shall see to that.
You consoles are all the same, aren't you?
Well, come on, train's different.
How can you toy with people's lives like this? You think this is fun?
Oh, I just love teasing my favorite playthings. Is that really so difficult to understand? Well, it's been lovely talking to you, but I'm afraid time's getting on. If you despise me so much, slay my little pets and try taking me on yourselves.
Okay. Should be pretty easy. Okay.
You're a lifesaver.
Nice. There you go. Easy as pie once again. No one's surprised.
My, you really defeated them? All of them? Well, you're nothing if not tenacious.
I am not a rock band. I am not Tenacious D.
If you stay away from our colony without interfering, just as you always have,
Tenacious D's nuts. Ah, got him.
I'm willing to let bygones be bygones.
So stupid.
Without interfering? You really are a model child, aren't you? I told you, I consider myself the assiduous type. Why do you think that so few make it to homecoming? In this pit that none know about or care about? Why do you think there are few threats to your colony? Yet your flame clock teeters on the brink of collapse.
Well,
let me explain it to you in simple terms that even you will be able to understand. I made it that way. It was by my design.
What?
You really are the lowest of the low.
I had the soldiers die when approaching their final term. I conceived your peculiar traditions, and I sent monsters to you.
Wow.
And when your numbers were culled just enough to maintain the colony, I sent you new recruits. When you lacked a source of life with which to fill the clock, I placed monsters of adequate strength for your succor.
Okay, so she's just been really micromanaging this colony. Just from away from it, just not interacting with it directly.
And it has all been for this moment. Oh, the lengths I went to just for today.
Interesting.
I cannot begin to understand you.
Countless hours of painstaking effort went into this. But I am so very glad to have met a soul like yourself, little Junebug. Even your rage brings me delight. The fact that you want to kill me where I stand, even more rapturous. I shall contort your face into an expression of pure agony.
Can you not?
I shall tear down all that you are.
No, you won't.
The people of Colony Town have been fighting just to survive day to day. We won't allow you to have your way anymore. This ends here.
Yes.
Time to kill.
I suppose you're right. My actions are unforgivable. Come then. Do your worst.
Do your worst.
If you don't kill me now...
Oop. Right. Oh, okay.
You have to watch as I slaughter your precious colony Tau before your very eyes.
Yeah, can't accept that. Only level 50. Dumb little bitch.
Your time's up, console.
Give it up! No. Enemy's broken away.
Broken.
I need you, Mio. You won't get away.
How about this?
Give it up!
Okay, boom. So it isn't even that bonding end pushes you back, it's when the enemy is a really big enemy that happens. Otherwise, you actually stay pretty darn close to normal SSI enemies. Okay, just enough. Go. Okay. The amount of damage I do as an Incursor is so good. I just love it so much.
You're a lifesaver.
It's the amount of hits I get to do. Yeah, let's just, I want to get some extra XP off this bitch. There we go. Alright, like, might as well try and get a whole bunch of, I don't want to say a whole bunch of XP, because I don't plan to go to the Ouroboros order, I just want regular chain order, but, you know, it's fine. You know, boom. And then however much this gives me in XP, I think I can accept that. Because I don't need to do much. I just wanted it for the XP. And just because, like, just for the immediate overkill XP, right? It's not even just like.
Then, it looks like it's my loss.
Like, I could have maximized it more.
You've such power, my Ouroboros.
My Ouroboros.
Consul you.
Oh, yes.
Excuse me.
Now that's right.
Okay. Whew. Sorry about that. I will leave you with some music because it's raining pretty hard and there's some water on my windowsill, so I'm just gonna leave that there and I'll be right back. Okay, and I'm back. So let me just turn that off. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so basically my windows are like really big. Like I open them sideways, like they're long windows. And they're not great. Like even when one of them is because there are two panes, like there's one glass pane, and another. And it's like this is the one close to the outside. Even if this one's closed, water still comes in from like the side or the top or whatever. So I had to close both, but I needed to like wipe up some of the water that like basically like comes down from the top, drips into the bottom and splashes, and like it'll get on the sill and stuff. the windowsill, so I need to wipe that up because I don't want it to like soak into the wood and like mold or anything. But okay.
There is the face I wanted to see. I'm afraid I won't be dying here alone. I'm going to kill off all your dear sweet friends, one by one. You will remember exactly how they died, and you will regret it every waking moment. Cursing your own ineptitude, wishing you'd done more. Avenged though they were, aimless anger will consume you. How very exquisite the look on your face will be then.
She's lost the plot. Big time.
This was our victory. You don't need to listen to this.
Colony Tau,
What about them?
we made a promise that we'd survive. And so, the console's twisted games are something I cannot entertain.
Oh yeah. Clap, clap, clap.
Ah, Junebug. So you really can make a face like that too.
But nice. Oh yeah. Another console
And now I
down.
must wonder, did I do the right thing in the end?
I think that's what life is all about. Searching to find that answer.
Yes, how true.
Search to find the correct
Thanks.
answer.
Yet again. Feels like you're always saving our bacon.
Oh my god, it's almost like we're the protagonist or something.
Now, none of that. We're all mates now, remember?
Yeah, Lance is right. We're all in this together.
Juniper, what's wrong? Life is cruel, isn't it? Just when I stopped waiting for death and began to live for myself, why must it be so hard? It's just as the console said, expecting death would have been so much easier.
Yeah, but life isn't about being easy.
You're not wrong. It's not easy. And it never will be.
Sure, but it's still a sight better than doing sparkle and giving up.
That's also true. You're right. Life is a struggle, but I think I'd like to go on fighting for a little while longer at least.
Yeah, and go see that Xeon guy and his potatoes.
Nah, you've got to dream bigger. Fight until the bitter end.
Perhaps I should. Even without a console, our goal remains the same.
That's right. And we've got to start by harvesting the crops.
Right, yes. We have our hands full as it is trying to look after ourselves right now.
Sure. Well, if you ever find yourself having a hard time, we'll be there to help.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you, and see you soon.
Okay. Yeah. Quest complete. Good. Stalker.
My stomach's growling.
Okay.
I see some relations have changed.
Okay. So I don't think I'm gonna get much more colony points here. Probably gonna have to do plenty of Collectopedia cards, honestly. Okay, so oh yeah, I also want to do this. I want to. Let's come over here, characters.
Ready for duty.
Yeah, let's put you in the party. I want to do this one in particular because I feel like this is an extension of Teach's like hero quest, whereas Teach's I feel like the side quest is relatively important, similar to the one leading up to Juniper's thing. Like, it's a story enough quest because it's been so long coming. Where like, oh yeah, each of the students came and was like, oh, teach me, and we did. So now it's like, okay, the finale of said quest line, which included the hero quest. So, probably speaking, this is the part where I'm supposed to praise the newbie's efforts and bring the exercise to a close. But it looks like you're of the same opinion as me. Mio, Senna, Tyon, and our dear Kavesi allies. Your teaching has made them full-fledged soldiers and unparalleled people. Overcoming the spent antagonism toward former enemies, you sincerely faced each other from the same place, and made the right path plain to them. You've burdened yourselves with the concerns of Colony Gamma, namely, the cultivation of the next generation. All of us wish to thank you from the bottom of our hearts. The effect you've had on Gamma will probably spread to other colonies too. The effects may be a drop in the ocean, in this world of raging and ceaseless war. But we can all be proud of the ripples that this tiny, yet significant step will send out. We hold you in the highest esteem, Ouroboros. Yes. Yeah. 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 Yeah, we all salute at each other. Oh my god, look at us. Yeah, we did the good. Awesome. That one's been a long time coming. Ooh, and that's almost enough. The hell is this? The hell is this? This quest? What the heck? You just come in here? Uni, do you have a spare moment? Oh, if it isn't Yuzora, what's up? There's something I wanted to ask. You used to be a healer, didn't you? Yeah, I did. I'm a jack of all trades since joining Ouroboros, though. So then, did you know lots about medicine and treatments and stuff? I remember the basics, but I wouldn't say I'm an expert. No, just the minimum amount to be a healer. Why, do you want to be a healer? Not a healer, exactly. Promise you won't laugh at me if I tell you? Eh? I want to be a military doctor. You want to be a military doctor? I knew it. It's weird, doesn't it? No, my bad. That's not what I meant. It's still surprising coming from you. Yeah, I know what you mean. Everyone thinks I'm just like Foots and Nagumo. Probably just because I'm on the same team as them. Whenever I mention I actually want to be a doctor, Foots just makes fun of me. And Nagumo is so annoying about it. Oh, right. That sounds tough, love. I'm staying in secret, but there's only so much self-stay you can do. Oh, I get it. That's why you came to me for answers. But still, I'm not sure I'd really be much use to you. Sorry, love. No, please, I should be the sorry one. Thank you for listening anyway. Aw. Right, going to someone that you look up to, asking for help, and then being like, I don't think I can give it to you. Hurts. Poor Claude. Sora request.
I see some relations have changed.
That'd be something I do in my own time. Okay. So from here, you know what I'm gonna do? I think I need to advance the main quest just a tad more before I can get a couple more hero quests. I have more to do, so I can do those, but I do also want to advance the main quest just a little bit. So let's head here. Because there's one hero quest that I want to be able to get, but I don't think I can get it just yet because I haven't gone far enough into the chapter. Because one of them I need to, as far as I've heard, or as far as I've read, right, it's, I need to have Gondor out, and then around the Michiba Canteen there should be some people talking, or Gondor should want to talk. Being on contact, got surprise. Get didn't check. Got across the colony 50 miles to contribute to city. I reckon. Thanks.
I see some relations have changed.
Consul Triton. How's it going, dude? Searching for more booty. Okay. You bunch of bilge slurping sea swaggle. I might be interested, but I think she'd be the only one. Yeah.
Oh, hey! Let's eat something here.
Let's eat something here.
Let's make the most of our break, guys.
Yeah, because I could discuss things, but I mean, yeah, I need to talk about that. Need to talk about that. Need to talk about that. I still need to find that second News of Eyeless one.
Good to go? Come on!
Yeah, so can't really do much. So I think I need to advance the plot just a little bit more before I can get the thing that I need to. Samon, how's it going, Mr. Samon? Make our flying ship, please.
Ah, friends mean old Butte. She tucked away, all cozy in dock number 3.
What? Really?
Curious?
Yes.
We are.
Very.
All righty. Then please follow Sam on to port.
Please teleport us to the port. Oop. Yeah. More our lost numbers of the castle for another run. Oh, wait, not this time. Getting Gondor approved took them years off my life last time. Yeah, there we go. That's the one I'm talking about. Okay. So I advanced it just enough to be able to get the thing that I wanted to get. Because I believe
the most of our break,
Gondor's
guys.
grumblings will let me get Senna's hero quest.
I think we need to discuss this.
Pain in the arse. Sorry, something wrong? I guess I could tell you lot. There's been negotiations about who from the lost number should be left stationed at the castle. Negotiations with the city? Yep, so they said it should be someone who can stay on good terms with Agnes. If there was anyone like that, we wouldn't be in this whole damn mess in the first place. You sound really worked up. And here's the kicker. We gotta keep it to one unit. Can you believe it? The bitch queen strikes again. Well, let's just slow down for a moment. Hey, I know. Why don't you help us out? You've got nothing better to do, right? I'd like you to really think what you just said. Olga's calling us. Speak of the bitch queen. You don't reckon she was listening, do ya? Olga, what's up? Hey, sorry to bother you. Something's come up. We need your help rather urgently. We wanted to retrieve the contents of the material storage warehouse, but there's been a difficulty. Huh? Material storage warehouse? That's the one the Conservatives held. Well, deduced. The very same. According to Garrett, he's not had the time to fetch it ever since the Sabies shifted location. But I can't bear just leaving it all there. There's a lot of good stuff after all. I wanted to send an armory down that way, but there's a bunch of monsters around. I was hoping you could take out some of the ones in that area. Understood. Thanks in advance. She sure is good at dishing out orders. Come on then, let's get it over with. Come with us, Gondor. We'll be fine by ourselves. I need something to take my anger out on. You're gonna have to put up with me. Just keep track of where you're punching, eh? Yes, that's very sad. Even though Senna was not involved in any of that conversation. But whatever.
Alright, let's get going. Time's a-wasting.
Time's a-wasting. I do need to come here, so 19, 19, 7, 11, 7, 11, 17, 2. Okay. Let's do that, because luckily there's an immediate fast travel right there, which is perfect. We just love it when there's immediate.
You want us to wipe all these out?
I need you, Mia.
Go. Easy as pie.
Yep. Job's a good un.
Seems a bit slapdash if you ask me. but it'll do. Enough to keep it secure, at least. Noah, you can tell the city.
Will do.
Okay. Oh yeah, have we ever actually been in the storage thing? I don't think we have. Because there's that option during the other quest to go see and help, but we opted not to. Wait, what? Is that... Wait, she should be dead. Unless she was reborn already. But... Wait, what?
Mummy! I did it! I'm a candidate!
What rank?
Huh? Rank?
What place were you? They must have said.
I ranked 8th place.
A reserve, then?
But in the 3rd test, there were 100 people.
Only 6 of us can become Ouroboros. If you aren't one of those 6, you may as well be dead last. We are one of the 6 houses. The Reed family honor is at stake. And Vandam?
Huh?
The Vandam girl, Gondor.
Gondor was... 1st place.
Those bloody upstarts at it again. How could we lose to those nobodies? Every generation up until your father, bless his soul, made the main team.
Okay.
If only dear Titania were still alive.
Yeah. Presumably her older sister.
Some legacy this is.
Oof. Man, Mom's a bit... I mean, it doesn't excuse how she acted, but I mean, like... Damn. It's rough. Yeah, rip it up. I'm not happy. Even though she was so good at painting. Oh, boo-hoo. Can't say I feel sorry for you because of the things that you did, you asshole. I thought I was done with you for good. Ah.
Congrats, Blam. As of today, you're officially a fully fledged Mobius comrade.
Comrade?
I became... Mobius.
Okay.
You can play to your heart's content. The fun starts here.
Okay. Yeah, because you lived through your entire life.
Forget about your old self.
So I get to do whatever I want.
And she only had the one life prior to
You want to
this.
be someone, right?
Okay.
Not some kind of phony. The real deal.
The realist dealist.
Don't you have any originality?
You can be. You've just got to destroy the faker. See?
The faker.
Come on now.
Can I kill you
Be true to
again?
yourself.
I want to kill her again.
I know who it is. The faker.
Okay. Kill her again. Let me do it. I won't do it again. Because I didn't get to the first time. The first time I didn't even get to fight her. She just offed herself. But I want to do it. Me. With my own bare hands. I want to take her throat and I want to strangle the life out of her goddamn eye. I want to see that stupid little infinity symbol go away. I'll go blind, she'll go blind, I'll go blind, you'll go blind.
They're late as hell. Could have got here in half the time.
Half the time!
Let's go meet him.
Like, I gotta say, of this trio of characters of Senna, Gondor, and whatever her name is, I don't even remember her name because she was that nothing to me. Senna's the only one that I like. Like, I do not care for Gondor. Like, I could tell what they were going for as a character, right? Like, spunky, rebellious, like that kind of character. One who's like, oh yeah, like, just, I'll cuss about my mom, or like, I'll call my mom, or like, all that kind of stuff. But I'm just like, I don't know, something about either delivery of lines, or like, the character design, or something. Like, I like, right, like Gondor's design, like a character that is like, I'm just gonna beat the crap out of you with my bare fists. Like, I like that. I like that idea. I like that character. I like, it's weird, right? It's an example of, I like the idea of this character, but I do not like the execution of this character in this way. And I don't know what I would change to make it so I do like this character. Like, if I had to say, I think the thing that I dislike most about it is that she comes off more as like a bratty child rather than someone who's like rebellious, right? Like, I think that that's the main thing, where the bratty and the rebellious merge into like an amorphous kind of like take on the character, instead of it being just a brat or just rebellious. Oh yeah, and she can just teleport to the city because she knows where it is.
Would you quit copying me? You're not even good with those things.
Once again, Gondor, terrible friend.
Happy for ya. Your sister's gun. You don't need that, ditch it.
It was very poor trigger discipline.
That's not where your talents lie.
I tried ditching it. I would have if I could. Long ago.
Gondor is such a I'm loath to even refer to her as this girl's friend, with the way that we've seen her act towards her in like every cutscene. It's actually crazy.
And you verified that.
What's wrong?
Mobius.
Mobius.
But how would they know where... What?
What's happened?
Oh!
Gondor!
Interesting. So they turned into a Mobius by like soaking in this like lake.
It's Mobius. They attacked the city.
Oh, le gas.
Mobius did? For real?
The perpetrator was Shania.
Shania, that's her name. Hello. Howdy do.
How is that possible? I mean, we saw her die.
Well, it happened before with Yoren. Spark it. So she's joined their ranks.
Shania. Senna.
I knew it. I saw this coming. And still, I couldn't.
Senna, you want to see this through, don't you?
Oh, Mimi.
We've got your back, okay?
Yeah, we
Come
do.
on. Let's go.
Yeah.
I have to do this.
Yeah, it's time
I
for your
swear.
character development.
I'll settle this. On my life. It will be done.
I am going to beat the shit out of her.
Forget the cargo. Get us to the city.
Mom!
Mom!
Gondor, take us with you.
Senna, you sure?
Yes.
She's Mobius, right? Then we've got to go with you.
This is Shania. You up to it?
A friend of ours became Mobius too.
But still, we came to terms with that.
And Shania's not even a friend.
Never knew. Real tough cookies, ain't ya?
Speak for yourself, as hard as nails.
I feel like there should have been an apostrophe somewhere in the word
You can
ancient.
still back out. Last chance.
No, it's fine. I'll do this.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right then. Move it. Get your asses on board and let's hustle.
Hostile. Let's do it, let's hustle! Oh god. I feel like Xenoblade 3 coming out and having like the all, or just about all European / English Isles accents. Or British Isles accents. Like, really is just great for Twitch and YouTube, where it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do my poor accents. I'm trying to voice act these characters. Let me do these poor accents, why don't I? It was absolutely garbage. I don't know what kind of accent I was going for, because it was like, why don't I? I'm going south today, why don't I? I'm trying to be posh, didn't you know? Hey, Neko Dave, how's it going, my man? Explosions! Cool guys don't look at explosions! Huh. Hope you're doing well. Dude, it's crazy to think. Tomorrow, or I guess it might be today for you, I'm not exactly sure how game releases work, honestly, in terms of like global clock. But Trails from Zero, man, is almost officially out. I've seen a lot of people on Twitter and stuff already have it, because apparently pre-ordering with praying like the edition, like the physical editions through NISA, generally they get like shipped out early to make sure they're on time.
She had a rough time of it.
Some of them are like
That kid.
get early.
She was always trying to please her mum. No. Trying to live up to her mum's expectations.
And you knew this.
Thing is,
And you're an asshole.
sometimes life deals you a shitty hand. We were all desperate.
desperate. Yeah,
Should
boy.
have seen the crap I went through.
Well, what crap did you go through? You didn't.
This ain't a sympathy vote, though.
You're so strong. More than me.
That doesn't even factor. It's your attitude that matters.
20th, 4 p.m.
I
my
hate to
time
break
frame.
it to you,
Damn.
but that's being strong.
I was born with a gift, and I'm using it as all.
And if you hadn't been born with it?
You see the problem now?
Yeah, I see the problem. You're a terrible friend. Like, it really comes down to, it's like, oh yeah, it's her personality. It's like, no.
Nothing for the past half hour.
Absolute trash person.
So we were overwhelmed.
Don't you think it's strange, though?
Hmm?
We've already covered so much ground, but it's been dead silent.
That's a point. If they've already overthrown the city, why haven't we met any resistance?
Dude, I'm so excited to go to
No.
to meet my doggo companion in
This is
Zero.
what she
It's gonna be
wants.
fantastic.
She's biding her time, waiting.
Do you meet
Ready to give
Doggo
us a
in
piece of
Zero?
her mind
Hope you
off
meet
that.
Doggo in Zero. Because I want to play as a dog. I hope they bring that back at some point in, like, Trails. Just having an animal in your party. Like, it would be pretty cool. Like, I feel like not enough JRPGs do that. Like, the only ones I can think of are, like, Zero with that, Persona 3 with Kuromaru, right? I mean, I guess you could say Persona 5 with Morgana as a cat, but I mean, that one's a bit too anthropomorphized for me to consider just like a straight animal. Especially be given that, like, Morgana was a cat-esque being and then becomes a cat in the real world. It's not like was a real cat and went the other way. But I'm like trying to think of like other games where it's just like, oh yeah, here's an animal with a weapon doing stuff. Is that good, doggy? Yeah. Yeah, man, I just want to play as dog. Can I solo the game as dog? Can someone make a mod to replace Lloyd with dog, please? Can we make that happen? Okay. And once again, like, this is Senna's side story. Most of the dialogue in this entire Ascension quest has been Gondor, Shania, other people that aren't Senna. And I feel like that's like a disservice to her.
What's with... No one's moving.
They're playing red light, green light. No one said green light yet.
Mia, is this...
It has to be. Though I've never seen this power before.
You think it's Shania?
A new Mobius power. We gotta love it.
You know where to go?
I'm using my sword as a dowsing rod.
Over there.
Love it. I like that idea where it's like, okay, it's not gonna, like, I'm not gonna know immediately. Like, I have to like look around with my sword and be like, okay, point it over there, what's going on? Okay.
Still warm. Hey, guys! They're still alive!
Oh, that's gotta be terrifying.
Looks like she's right.
Like, especially if they're aware.
Their vitals seem to be fine.
Like, if they're awake.
I can see them breathing, very faintly.
Perhaps there's still time. Hurry!
Like, being frozen and immediately
Breaks my
dying.
heart to see the city
That's
in this
a
state.
that's a
If we
sad
just
way to
defeat
go.
Mobius, stuff will go back to normal,
But
right?
I mean, like, being frozen in time and not dying is even worse. Right? Like, that's the entire idea behind like Wemu in Battle Tendency JoJo Part 2. And I say Wemu because that's the localized version, even though it's Wham, because copyright. Whammy.
That was spectacular.
Hello, robots.
I was the MVP. You were all thinking it.
How do you do, robot? Hello there, big robot. Isn't the rest of Part 6 anime coming out in December? I don't know about the rest of it, but I know the second half. Like, I know the second part of it came out. That, from what I saw of the episode titles, because I've only watched 6 of the episodes, it's not finishing the anime. So maybe the final part's coming out in December. I don't know. All I will say, although I do know, is that I do not like I don't think I don't want to say Netflix does a bad job localizing anime or doing subtitling anime. Like, they're all right. It's fine. But I will say I do not like the Netflix way of just putting out all the anime at once instead of week by week. Because the amount of hype between around every other JoJo season, right? The amount of hype behind Part 5 was phenomenal. Sucks to wait not like 9 months. That sucks, and then just have it dropped like unceremoniously on you, and then like the community can't even like cohesively talk about each episode like on its own. Like it really sucks. Because also like having it all at once and like having the ability to binge it makes each episode and fight almost less special or memorable because you don't have a week to sit on it and ruminate and have it like set into your long-term memory before just immediately going over it with another episode, which sucks. I mean, I've read all the manga up to like halfway through Jojolian, so I mean it's not affecting me that much, but still like kind of
You got to her too. Shania.
So I'm hoping
What do you think,
that
Gondor?
when Part 7 happens,
Isn't it a work of art?
either Netflix does it and they release it weekly,
Did you do this?
or some other localizer gets it and they do it weekly.
Being Mobius. It's just incredible.
Incredible.
Excuse me?
I have control. Just look. I can freeze everything in its place. Humans and objects. Exactly like a painting on a canvas.
Ah.
That's it. That's why you made everyone stop.
You like painting?
I even have the power to stop the very flow of air itself. What do you think might happen if I do that?
You dare.
It's a real sight to behold, eh, Gondor? I could almost paint it right now.
Gondor.
What the hell are you doing this for? What are you after?
You're asking that now. You know why, Gondor. I want to tear it all down. This city, and you lot too. And then I'll repaint it all in my own hue. A nice red will do. A vivid
Rhyming.
blood red.
Is red a hue?
Shania.
I thought red was like just actually
That's
a straight
right.
up
You
color.
just keep on
Or how do
glaring.
hues work? Like there's like
Enjoy
what, pigments
cursing your
or
own
shit.
helplessness.
Like I can never remember. Like I don't think I ever actively learned like the difference between like shades, hues, and colors. Like different.
Noah.
Yeah.
Oh, so slowly. Oh. Gondor sounds
You
Australian.
can't beat us. We've been through
I
far
don't think-
worse than this.
I don't think she is
You've
Australian.
got to set these people free. Shania.
She sounds like a brat.
Just
also.
like what
Color
you
theory
did
is
at the
advanced stuff.
castle. Huh? Oh,
Yeah, color
you
theory is
Uther
advanced,
really
and
are
I'm
infuriating little
partially, I
weevils.
think, red-green colorblind.
And yet, you
I'm
spent
a
how
moderate
long
dude,
trying to be
so
one?
color theory
What
really
happened
doesn't
to
help
your
me.
dream?
Like hell. I said I want it gone. It all belongs in the garbage. Your lives, this world.
If you hate it so much, if you really hate this world, why aren't you trying to tear it down yourself? Change it with your own hands.
I told you I'll wreck every last
You can
thing.
do it differently. There's still a way you can change. And that way,
Edgy.
the world will fall away by itself.
I
It'll all change.
I cut time stop with my cool anime sword.
You've got it easy, Senna. Bet life's been cushy for you.
Oh, really?
Get off your high horse.
You've got it all wrong. All I'm trying to say is,
Yes, child soldier, you've had life easy.
We're nothing alike.
And that's why you became Mobius? Afraid it was a waste of effort. You're still nowhere near our equal.
What?
Couldn't live up to House Fandom, could ya? Yeah, we were gifted. House Reed couldn't hold a candle to us.
So, you admit it then?
If that's what you want to think, then bring it. I'll show you what's different once you get a taste of my fists. Or are you gonna wimp out? Lose this one and and you won't have anywhere left to call home.
I mean,
Gondor?
gonna be frank, probably didn't really have many places to call home anyway, given that she kind of betrayed the city before. In unison, gasp. What were you expecting? Her accent is weird. Okay. See, I wasn't sure what, like, how her accent was, because I don't live in a place where any kind of variant of said accent is prominent. So I was curious, so it sounds weird to you. Okay, that's good. Someone doing a dodgy impression of an English accent, maybe? I mean, it wouldn't surprise me, because as far as I know, right, like, like, I believe the localizing company is set, or the company that localizes the Xenoblade games is in England, as far as I know. But I know a lot of the characters will do like American accents, but I wonder if maybe one of the voice actors that they recruited was an American or something. But they were like, oh, we need to kind of fit you into like this world, and you got to do the accent. And did it like reverse. I'd be curious to know. Okay, time for the fun thing. Yeah, time for another Mobius fight where they just have health. This is Mobius S for Shania. Shania playing? Okay. Let's do move after move. Oh, interesting. Just straight up time stop. Okay, that's neat. I think that's pretty cool. When do I get out of it, though? Because that's like, so it's just like time stop for an amount of time. I'm not sure how much, and she doesn't really do anything during said amount of time. It seems like a waste. No, Mio! Stop being launched and doing sick-ass somersaults. Oop. Everyone was just kinda... It's a good thing I'm in some regenerate circles.
What do you know about me?
Eh. I mean, I like the idea. Like, it's pretty neat, but like, she isn't doing all that much like cool stuff while we're time stopped, so it feels almost like a waste. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so can we, like, kill Shania again? Because I don't like her. I want her dead. I want to do the killing blow this time. Can we also just, like, get rid of Gondor? He's a brat.
I can't lose this! If I screw this one up, there's no place for me left in this world!
Gotta go Super Saiyan.
How do you still not get the message?
Because you're not saying the message very good. Like you're asking for a clear message, but not saying it. Like, do you go to a restaurant and say, well, I would like something about this? Can I get some carbohydrates?
Gondor, I did it. I really became Mobius.
Thought I told you. Your calling, it isn't this stuff.
Oh yeah, so what is her calling? You want to say it just explicitly to her? Maybe try to help her instead of talking around it?
Oh, didn't know you could paint like that.
No, this isn't...
Come on, show me some more.
And frankly, that's not painting, that's probably chalk drawing.
Ooh, dad, right? Ha! And this one's my stinky old man, eh? It looked just like him. You're bloody good. But why them?
'Cause I want to be like them someday. Protecting the city. Everyone looking up to me.
That your dream? Not sure you need to be worrying about something like that.
Huh?
They're just a bunch of old fogies. Just be true to yourself. Bet none of those farts could make art like this. This should be your calling.
So this apparently was a conversation in the past that seemingly had no long-term effect in the future.
Same as
of this character
with Yoren.
Like, why was that not something that was repeated after it was obvious that it didn't get through to her in an attempt to try to help her, instead of just being a weird bitch?
No one, not even once, has ever expected that from me.
You sure about that? 'Cause I know someone. You were wanted.
Is that Titania's gun, Shania?
Yeah. She's not around anymore. I have to do what I can.
Shania, put it down.
Huh?
Put the gun down.
Okay.
Wouldn't you prefer something a little more like this?
Huh? But...
Daddy just wants to see his daughter enjoying doing the things she loves the most.
Papa.
Good dad.
Go on.
So I'd presume if the father didn't die, then chances are Shania would have been happier in life. Because the grandma probably wouldn't have been a bitch.
You hate it, right? Your name? Why not ditch it?
Like that's an option. Much as I whine about it, it makes me feel connected wherever I am. It's special because it's the name she gave me. Kinda the same as your talent.
Sounds nice. I like it.
Odd characters, I gotta say. Like, the more background scenes we got, I feel like the less it made sense for the way it ended up.
Shania.
Like, the amount of scenes that really should have changed the way things happened apparently occurred, but didn't do anything? Like, it's weird. This one's a weird one.
We'll make that world. Ourselves. We'll make it real.
Please don't try to read all the super pixelated stuff.
Oh, do stop. You're wasting your time with that.
Huh?
How much longer will you drag our family's name through the mud? So she met her end as our Mobius. Please. What a pathetic child.
Say that again!
Monica, what now?
Should've punched her. Should have done it. Should have just clocked her.
I thought maybe parents would be closer to their kids somehow. Like that warmth we felt would go on throughout their lives. I thought that might have been the answer we were looking for.
It's an illusion. It's a fact of life that the child is born of the parent. But that's all it is.
So everything that we're trying to achieve, is that an illusion too? It's all just a big lie?
Senna.
Whether it ends in a lie or not is up to you. We all have to crawl face down in the mud, believing we'll come out smiling.
Mother.
Table set, by the way.
Huh?
Let's fill up that tum.
Fill up that tum.
Sounds nice. I like it. You think Shania was able to smile?
Next time round, she'll be fine.
See, so I have to say that this side story felt more like a hero quest for Gondor than any kind of side story, than any hero quest for Senna. Like, the amount of character interaction between Senna and Shania was relatively minimal, and for the most part, I saw it as just a way to be like, oh, hey, like, here's obvious traitor. And then to have the side story with Senna be about Shania, but most of the interaction with Shania is Gondor and not even Senna. Like, I don't think Senna even talks to Shania. She says what, like 1-2 sentences to her the entire time. In fact, Senna doesn't even have all that many lines in her own side story. Like, this is what I would say that this is one of the few hero quests that I'm almost, I don't want to say disappointed, because it's alright, but I'm disappointed that it's Senna's side. Like, I'm disappointed that it's Senna's quest and not Gondor's, because I still have to do Gondor's and I don't know what hers will be if this isn't it. Right? Like, it makes me disappointed in that I'm not going to actually get any, like, real Senna showtime of, like, hey, here's her. Like, out of the cast, it feels like she's the one where they didn't know exactly what they wanted to do with the character in terms of, like, her development or her character progression as much as they did with most of the other characters. And that's,
I see some relations.
it's a darn shame, honestly. Because, like, I think it could be really cool. But what it comes down to is it's just like, yeah, no, we're just gonna have her do something else. I mean, it's fine, but it's not great, is what I want to say. I mean, I guess while I have Gondor, I might as well do her side quest and see what the hell it could possibly be, because that one definitively felt the most her. Like, I don't know what this one could possibly be. But yeah, I mean, like, overall, I do like the idea of, like, okay, we got to see the birth of a Mobius, like, literally, and even though they only had one life, and seeing what, like, made Shania and why she like was obviously crumbling from familial expectations, generational expectations, like damn near like verbal abuse from grandmother, and then I have to say, like, frankly, a terrible continuing friendship with Gondor. Like, we saw Gondor in one cutscene compliment her and state one time the thing that she should be instead of the thing that she's trying to be. And then never say it as explicitly ever again. And then Shania being told multiple times by people that she respected, including her father, that's like, hey, I just want you to be happy and painting. But seemingly not getting it through her head that she should do that.
Gondor. Just who I wanted to see.
The entire relationship is just weird. I must say. The characters in that thing is weird. The idea that was Senusag was weird. Gondor, terrible friend. Night, like, barely even call her a friend. Shania's character arc and pathing is weird. Everything about that is just... It's that's really just what it comes down to.
Something wrong?
Sorta. Just the other day, one of our squads got chased by a ginormous monster.
Ginormous?
Yeah? How big are we talking here?
Big. Really big.
It's not...
It got them good, too.
It's not even a descriptor. You can give... like, we have, like, measurements, right? Like, there's feet, meters, right? You can tell us.
Par for the course with monsters, really. Of course, some of them are gonna grow ginormous.
Sure. We've seen some stonking big ones, too.
Dude, stonks?
So, what's the story, then? They got attacked by monsters and ran home, tails between legs? Dag, it's a lot of them.
No, you're not getting it. It was just one monster, and it chased off the whole team. There was a scavenger team from engineering on a mission in the Fornis region.
You don't say. I'm starting to respect this monster more than I respect you lot.
If they got wrecked by a single enemy, they must have got careless, even if it is a big one.
I wouldn't be too harsh. If a monster senses weakness, it can strike without warning.
No, it's more like... Well, they say it let them go.
Sorry, do my ears need rinsing? Because I could have sworn you just said a monster let them go.
Yes. That's what I heard. They say it didn't keep up the attack, that it just wandered off at some point.
Well, it's a fun story and all, but it sounds like a massive crock to me.
I mean...
Yeah, I'm not 100% convinced either, but knowing these guys, they wouldn't just make it up for a lark.
Yeah.
I don't think we should doubt that they really did come under attack.
Random comedy and lying really doesn't seem to fall in with this world and the general people, where it's like, yeah, we need to be serious, like, kind of at all times.
The part about being allowed to escape, however, is mystifying. I wasn't aware of any monsters with that behavior pattern.
Yeah, but anyway, I thought you might want to know about it, boss. Stroke of luck that I managed to catch you.
You did good, soldier. I'll take a look. After all, where would we all be if I didn't step in to clean up all your messes, eh?
Oh, yeah. Right, like oh yeah, instead...
I'm not too rusty.
It's like, oh yeah, we're gonna have this be her thing. Aggie and Augie.
This is some story.
Yeet my knees. Okay. That's smarts. My knees when I teleport as soon as I land. my knee cartilage is getting destroyed. It's absolutely banging my widge wonkers.
It should be somewhere around here, right?
But rumors have a tendency to become overblown. A similar principle may be at work here.
Well, duh.
They use the right principle.
Nobody'd want to admit they got their asses handed to them by one monster.
Like, I don't know if it's right of me to be as peeved as I get when I see people like it's one thing to see someone misspell a word, right? Like I'm generally fine with people misspelling a word, oddly enough. But when people use the correct word but not the correct version of said word, I get more peeved. Right? When they use a homonym instead of the correct word. Right? So Tyon said the principle of it all, or something along those lines of it, where it's like the PLE version of it. I'm like, good, I'm happy, because so often I'll be like, they'll say, oh, it's the principle of the matter, but they use principal, PAL, like the principal of a school. And when I see like changes like that, there's just an anger in me where I'm like, you got so close. You were this close. But surely you must have thought something was wrong, right? Please. Like, the fact that they're correct but incorrect annoys the hell out of me, right? Like, anytime I see people use the wrong there, or there, I always, like, there's just this presumably just honestly unjustified anger that comes to me where I'm like, how do you not know which there to use? Like, come on. There's 3. It's here or there. That's that version of there. If they can say, I own this thing, it's THEIR, right? Their thing. And then they are is a contraction to make there. So if the words they are doesn't work in the sentence, it should be obvious. And if you only get 2 of those correct, then the third one you can insinuate based on context clues. Come on. I don't get it. And I don't know why. Right? I'm not an English major or anything. Like, I read a lot of books, and it is, I see her. Yes, it's an it's. See, that one, I'll even mess up myself sometimes. Usually because I'll be typing, and I feel like my hand just gravitates towards putting apostrophes everywhere. Especially in my profession, where I have to use apostrophe S to indicate, like, ownership of things a lot. So I'll tend to use... because it's, right, with the apostrophe is a contraction of it is. And then it's, ITS, is an indication of ownership. Let's say a dog owned a toy. You would say, oh, that's its toy, right? You would not use the apostrophe S because that is that. That's right. That's an apostrophe. It's ITS toy. Because if it were that's it is toy, that is it is toy, doesn't make sense. I was trying to explain. I kind of shot myself in the foot by using the apostrophe as the word before the non-apostrophe as it's. But the point is across, and I can even say, right, like that is it is toy, right? That doesn't make sense, but that is it's toy. You know, it makes a lot more sense. That is its toy. Whereas it is whatever it needs to be for it to be right, but that's just the idea. But, and would have, yes. Although that one, I feel like that one is more of like a vernacular F-up, right? Where by saying it so often and so quickly, it sounds like someone saying, oh, would have, like would have. instead of would have, because when you contract would have into would have, it sounds like would of. Or sort of like, you know what, right, this one, all intensive purposes, instead of all intents and purposes, right? The words get contracted by naturally saying them faster to the point where they sound like other words, and therefore it almost F's it up, where it's like, oh, it sounds like you're saying all intensive purposes, but you're saying all intents and purposes just very quickly. I think I've seen Americans use would of more. See, I can't remember ever seeing would have written out. But I can definitely say I hear it, right? Like when people around me say, oh yeah, I would have done something, I don't hear the words would have. It's, oh, would have. But that's also because my New England accent just tends to drop letters and syllables of things and just get to it quickly. I think that's malapropism. Okay, interesting. I've never learned the actual word for that kind of thing, but that's pretty neat. But yeah, it's one of those things where I get so mad when people use the wrong homonym, but I can't say I get too mad in those cases where people might not know that they're using the wrong word, right? Like wheelbarrow, where it's actually wheelbarrow. First time I saw the word wheelbarrow written out, I was like, oh, I'm an idiot. It's not wheelbarrow. It's Barrow. And I was like 16 by the first time I ever saw the word written out. I was like, how have I never seen this written out before?
I don't really have time for this. Why don't you, shitheels, get to the bottom of this, huh?
You seemed interested enough earlier.
Don't get me wrong. I am a mite curious. I want to know about the thing that beat my men black and blue.
If it turns out to be a tall tale, then that'll be the end of it. But either way, I guess we can just beat it up. That way, no more threat. Job's a good one.
I like the cut of your jib, guy. That's right. No need to overthink it.
Love the cut of your jib.
We see something ginormous, we beat it up. We see anything else, we still beat it up. Easy peasy.
That's one way to look at things.
Anyway, we've already come out here. We can sweat the details, or we can do things the easy way, right?
Gondor does have a point. It might be better for us to shelve the speculation and just start looking.
Hey, over there.
Over there, there's some injured people.
Those guys sure don't look okay.
Should we go heal them?
Hey, you there! You still alive?
I'm standing.
Who are you lot?
What happened to you?
We were attacked by a fiend.
Huh? A fiend?
We were in combat with an Agnian colony when it blindsided all of us. We did our best to escape, but it was pretty catastrophic for both sides.
Where was it you were fighting? We've been looking for that mudder.
It was Singbreeze Tunnel. You should take care, though. That thing wasn't an everyday kind of monster.
Let's take a look. Could be we've hit pay dirt.
Maybe they'll be a couple levels above 50. Over here, Singbreeze Funnel. Singbreeze Funnel. Oh yeah, should probably also say because Fontano, Nekadave, you weren't here, I don't think. But Fontano, like the mad lad that he is, met the 20 gift sub goal for me to play Ratchet and Clank, and then also subsequently met the
there they are.
30 sub goal for me to play E7 as well. So I guess one of the other subs must have ticked over, which is why it's only at 29 out of 40 now instead of 30. But it was at 30 earlier. So after I play Trails from Zero through, those are the games that are going to be on the docket. So I hope we can be excited about that. Because after I beat E7, the only one I'll have yet to play that's been localized in a reasonable format for me to be able to play is East 9, which is pretty crazy.
They look to be surrounded.
And are those the infamous...
We can talk about it later. Those people need our help.
Yeah.
Yeah. GG bros.
You're a lifesaver. I'll keep on pelting them. Nice move, Kyle.
Thanks, Gondor.
I'll keep on pelting them. Nice move, Kyle.
Couldn't keep them in
I need you here.
Let's just do this.
Thanks for the support.
Enemy's broken away from me. Come here. I got something for you. Appreciate it.
As much AoE as possible. Oh yeah, I forgot there was a marker on the top right to tell you how many enemies there are in combat with you. It's like, oh yeah, I haven't had to use this thing in so long that I can just forget about like systems in the game because I'm gonna do my ult on this one just to get its health down. Oh yeah, awesome. I hit farther enough behind me. There you go. Easy as pie. They're only level 62.
We owe you. Wait, who are you?
Ouroboros.
Just passing by. Ah, but we met some of your mates earlier, I think.
Oh, I see. So they made it out alive.
You lot are pathetic. Getting done in by this small fry?
No, you got it wrong. Before we got ambushed by those things you just took down, we were fighting a ginormous Turkin.
Oh, wow. I'll take it all back then. Clearly, you're all valiant soldiers who got messed up by a Turkin.
Admittedly, these monsters were pretty large.
They were pretty strong, but was it really such a big deal?
Spark it all. It was a huge one that did us in. Anyway, we'll go rendezvous with our friends. Sorry for dragging you out here.
So is it just like a whole bunch of like random big
Well, that
monsters?
was a bloody waste of my time and talents. Ginormous Turkin, my shapely arse.
It's difficult to believe that Turkins would even nest in this area.
And it's not like we could just go and rustle them up if they did.
Okay, so what's the plan? Do we go back?
I just can't get over how we came all the way out here and we didn't even get into a decent scrap. It's exactly this kind of shit that really roils my guts.
Hello there.
Whoa!
That is a large turkey.
Wow. Now we're talking. That's what I want to sink my teeth
It's not
into.
that big, honestly. Jumbo turkey. Yeah, it is like a turkey.
What? Get after him, you lily-livered dags!
Lily-livered dags.
What? How you getting away?
Take out the GG bros.
Gondor, no running off.
Oop, forgot. For whatever reason, need to take these tracks, even though we saw him run off. Gotta follow the tracks. Because I'm following the tracks, I need to follow them very, very particularly. Still wish there was an option to turn the mini-map that you can pull up on your screen to be, like, slightly transparent. Because, like, the fact that I can't see anything and have to, like, rely on, like, the small little area of the map that isn't actually filled in to be able to move around with it kind of sucks. Gonna be real.
Good thing we found this.
If I were a playtester for this game, that would be my one note. I would say make the mini-map be a little bit transparent.
Now, I get why they probably didn't want that, because it's like, well, if it was, then you could just have it up the entire time, which would kind of, like, blunt, like, oh yeah, look at this nice place. Like, look at how cool this place looks. Now, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm gonna quickly be going to, I don't know, you? I'm gonna put on Soul Hack. Because
Here's a tough customer. This will be a challenge. Don't lose focus. Let's end this quick. You're a lifesaver.
I just wanna take out this one because I'm here. It's level 44, so it shouldn't really slow me down all that much. And they'll give me a teleport and a soul hack. Never heard dags before. Oh, interesting. Okay, so that's not a common phrase. Interesting. I mean, prior to this game, I've never heard dags before either, but also I'm not going to assume that I knew any like all that much slang from across the pond. So interesting that you haven't heard dags either. There we go. Soul. Dag is an Australian and New Zealand. Okay, so maybe she is Australian. In Australia, is often used as an affectionate insult. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so that was good because now with that kill, I now have this teleport, which was very close to that one. But hey, I also got a soul hack ability. Which reminds me, after this one, I need to go see if I can't find that big monkey in like the first area of the game, or I guess probably second area is more accurate. What it really is. To see if I can't kill it at this point. It'll probably be just above my level if I remember right, because I think it was like level 81, 82.
Is that
when you just see it for the first time and go, oh? That's your immediate reaction to seeing a massive ape in like the first area of the game, just going, oh. And it's bigger than this one. An ape so large that the game finds it necessary to rumble the controller when it takes a step because it's like, this is big.
Because you were chasing.
Oh.
Anybody run away when scary?
Oh yeah, because the Turkins can talk. Like, they can learn language. Because there is the Turkin alliance with Colony Tau.
But you're a ginormous Turkin.
When she puts it like that.
It's definitely more ginormous than a normal Turkin.
Yeah.
What is big idea, huh? Barging into roost with muddy foots. It shows poor breeding.
Don't act innocent, beak freak. You're the one who messed up my guys.
Huh? And what problem with that?
You want to know the problem? How about I explain it to you with my fists, you shit-crusted featherbrain?
I not know where humans came from, but they attacked me, so I chased them away. That is the end of story.
You know what? I agree with this Turkin.
Lot of ruckus in neighbor brood recent. Turkin just want peace and quiet. Quiet! That too much to ask?
Honestly, no.
We did hear it let the soldiers get away.
You humans think we special. Keep coming to capture and attack us. When Turkins get attacked, we return claw for claw. But we never attack humans if humans not attack us.
What? So you weigh up whether or not you want to pick a fight?
Humans not any different. Violence only breed more violence. Therefore, when hit Turkins, expect it back.
Did you just threaten me? Wow, you got guts, blockhead. I think I'll grill him for supper.
I don't think that was really a threat. It was literally, don't attack me, and I won't attack you. In fact, that was quite the opposite of a threat. That was just a reasonable response.
Hold on, let's not get heated, Gondor. It does make a lot of sense what he's saying.
Yeah. I like this Turkin.
So tell us,
he's cool.
Why are you here?
Does he have a name?
They're no big mystery. Had argue over territory, so now Turkins just look for easy living place.
Somewhere comfy?
Comfy, yes.
Comfy, yes.
Turkins is not island, just like humans.
Not an island? What, You gonna build some kind of bird confederacy and then attack us?
No confederates. I'm not attacking flock like you. When fighting, I alone.
I am a man.
So, what do you mean, you're not an island?
Hello.
It has kids.
These are my turklets.
Turklets.
I search for easy living place for them. Huh?
Oh.
That why, when strangers attack, I has to fight back. Humans only flock with birds of same feather. I try talk sometime, but they only run away.
Can't really speak for you personally, Bud, but it sounds like you've had it rough.
Huh?
Very rough. Like trouble with neighbours wasn't bad enough. There also little food to eat. Me thinks soon time for move again. New place with no humans. Bit of grazing.
What? You don't get enough grub here?
Bit of grazing.
That right. I Turkin gourmet.
I don't think you get to be picky in your case, mate.
Was little Turkin joke. Plan to move. It will provide better food opportunity for Turklets.
Dude, this, you know what? This Turkin's a good... I can't say whether it's a good father or mother. I don't know. But good parent. Good
Just
parent.
before I go out to forage for Turklet dinner.
Oh no. So when you bumped into us earlier...
That right. Then I chased again. Is some kind of instinct for humans chasing Turkins. They complete ruin.
So, if you had that food, you could move.
If we had enough food for migrate, we could leave within hour. But this neighbour brood, so many humans and monsters. Migration have to wait a long time.
Well, how about we give you some?
Oh, all right. We'll do your shopping. Let's see now. This neck of the woods, juicy broccoli and zap caps should do it.
Gondor, are you sure?
We'll be back with the food. So you and your brats get ready to leave, all right?
Huh? Kind human really exists. Have to adjust expectations for future. Human can also bring 10 spring roots.
Hey, don't push your luck. It still ain't too late for me to barbecue you. And anyway, you brought this on yourself.
So we're really doing this?
I mean, that doesn't seem very fair. You brought this on yourself. I mean, like, your guys attacked him, he beat the crap out of him, then some Kavesi attacked him, and he beat the crap out of him. Like, every time it was him that was attacked. Like, he didn't bring shit on himself. Like, everyone came to him. I'm siding with the Turkin on this one. No, really, fuck Gondor, man. She's a bitch.
I'm guessing Gondor's got some kind of a thought here. Might as well tag along.
Like, yeah, we should give him the food because obviously he needs it, but I mean, like, she's too aggro on him.
Showing good judgment there, meathead. Maybe you're not hopeless after all.
What's that? You hungry for a knuckle sandwich?
Do it. Fucking tag her, man.
Bother, humans. This very big help.
Good to add more names.
Just eyeball the numbers, eh? Turkins ain't good enough at maths to tell the difference.
Micro Turkin. Mini Turkin, Micro Turkin, and Jumbo Okay, so that's literally their names. Just age 9, age 7, age 42. Damn.
I see some relations have changed.
Okay, I like that. Okay, so I need to come here and gather these. Because luckily this is one of the areas where it's like, oh hey, we're just gonna throw the stuff on the ground and give you, hopefully, decent pickups. Hoping. So if not, then I'm gonna have to... Okay, let's just get you guys out of here.
Stop us.
Come on. Just so they're not fighting, and you know, hear the combat sound all the time. It's just easier to do this. Don't get any spoils, don't really get anything out of it.
Lance wants something a bit meatier.
But I don't want to have the combat sound going in my ear all the time.
Oh, that's a rare one.
So I'm hoping that this is the area for zap caps. And maybe zap caps are slightly rare for whatever reason. Hoping they're not too rare. Those. Are you? Yes, good. I don't know, these are spring roots. Okay, so that was 5 spring roots, so I'm willing to bet that they were at the base of this tree. So, what bets should we have that there might be another group of 5 on the other side of said base of tree?
Don't let your guard down.
Maybe? Hopefully? Please? Please, pretty please, with a cherry on top? Not really enough. So those were very brightly shining as well. So I might have to try and find another...
That's a rare one.
There we go, right over there. Right. These massive brightly shining... Ooh, look at you. You're level 74. I could take you out now.
This is something decent, right?
You know, let's get these first, just in case. Yeah, jump.
Man, finally.
Get them spring roots. Okay. Come over here, impish Langobard.
This'll be a challenge. Don't lose focus. Never a dull moment, eh? I need you, Mia.
This immediately, just to get some good damage out first. Okay. I forgot that you do stupid parts.
Perfect time. Now, enemy's broken away from me. No phantom slash! Phantom slash! Phantom slash!
You want some more?
Okay. Power charge. Oh god, this is gonna take a bit. I forgot how much like health big things have. Hopefully, because I have a signifier, it should be pretty decent with the amount of boosts and other stuff. Smart, I wouldn't have come here and done this when I had Gondor. Okay, he's about to do the fart attack, so I want to interrupt him with this. Okay. That's fine. We got the fart attack off. Okay, that's fine. 53. Then let's do burst. Because that'll get him up to there. And then I can just use her. Right. So guarantee she gets back up as well as however many normally get back up.
You're finished.
Cool. For them, there's a heroic chain. Your enchant attack increases critical hit by that points. Yeah, I'll take that. Okay. Right. That might 100% on its own. Damn.
Nowhere near enough punishment.
Generally fine. Okay, so I did a hero, so will I get my charge back, or
How about something like this?
no? It just doesn't use its own specific charge. That's what I'd like to say. This. So now Noah's going to be doing essentially too much damage. too much.
You're in for it now.
And then this one, easy guarantee. And I can just sit on Noah because that's a guaranteed chamber, so I don't even have to worry about things. Cool, activation, both of them.
Do you think this plan might work?
And this will probably be the... Yeah, this is the last one I can do. So... let's do Bombshell Blitz. And then we need to try and attacks. Okay, get over that. Okay. Saddle in there, except the blades. Which gets a little bit of bonus damage. And then this will lead me into an Ouroboros order, because I believe I did. Yeah. So get all of them back. That. And can't really lead with an attacker. So, I'm trying to get as much damage as possible. It makes more sense for me to do my defenders first. So I can get both of these attacks out, and then I can do my healers. So then I can do that. And then this. Heal. Go. And then back attack, side break, side days, blow down. Yeah, boom. Damage 773%, so that's pretty good. And then we got D. Oh, for 1,000 bonus. I will say I do love, like, even after all this time, like, while I do think if you're doing Ouroboros all the time, it'll get very boring, I do still think that they look so cool. Like, they're really nice. Damn it. I'm gonna need you guys to kind of, like, not, time to go. Yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Good. Okay, soul hacked. Non-stop barrage. And I got silver coin no
Good thing we found this.
And nice little bonus.
We should probably eat something.
That was a strong enemy, so I can do that. So her Zephyr is now maxed, which is awesome. Class. So she's got a couple max classes. Right now I'm having her kind of tank around. And yeah,
I'll keep us safe from
I believe
harm.
I did his. Yeah, there we go. So let's do accessories, brute memory, favorites. Yeah, that's fine. Skills boost agility by 30%. Cool. Okay, so that's good. Noah's still working on Incursor. Yeah. But with that, now we can go try to get some spark caps. And this is the benefit when you're doing all these quests of having like previously explored everywhere, right? 'Cause it's like, oh yeah, hey, look at all this just stuff that I can immediately teleport to and go do and not have to worry about. It's like, oh yeah, no, I've already been here. I've already kind of done all this stuff. I mean, while I'm here, might as well. Here's another like unique enemy that I'm gonna kill.
Wonder what's inside.
Yeah, give them 6 SPs. Well, hello there, sir. Just you. here, do this. Nothing to me. 36, that's nothing to me. Absolutely nothing to me. Can't do shit. Oh. Poor other iguana guy. He's getting roped into this. He's dying. He's dying right now. Good. The absolute crap. Not gonna change it. There we go. Easy, soul hacked. Dragon gas. Is that what they call it when you really big fart? Just dragon gas? You weird iguana man. Okay. There we go.
Good thing we found this.
And now we can come back here. Easy enough. Easy as pie.
We're really going in here?
Yes, we are. Because we've already come in here. This is not new, Senna. Please stay with the program. I'm not sure. Saw it. Decided. You know what? It needed that. It looked at me the wrong way.
Butterfly blade! Come here! I got something for you! You're a lifesaver.
You see me in action, Mimi?
Had to do it. Looked at me wrong.
So, juicy broccoli and zap caps, was it? We managed to find a good number. Do you think this will be enough?
I wouldn't worry about it. It's not like they'll be able to tell the difference. Should be enough for the kids anyhow. The lurching monstrosity will make do.
Wait, Gondor, you're actually worried about the little ones?
Hardly.
You do realize there's a chance that the larger one has been lying to us, right?
If it turns out he has, we just punch his lights out. Simple.
Well, be that as it may.
Demolishing.
If we get them to move away ASAP, it saves us a world of trouble.
It's true. If they relocate somewhere further away from us, everyone's lives will be more peaceful.
All right, let's get this back to them then, and we can wrap this.
What was that?
Stupid twits. What now?
Let's check it out.
Well, it was an explosion. Presumably the Turkin cannot make explosions.
Let's just hurry back.
Oh yeah, also I realized, I don't think I've saved once this stream.
It's good to keep a record.
Yeah, I didn't save once this stream, so you know what? I would have been relying on autosaves. Really glad that I remembered that. I could tell, because literally the save that I started on was at the point where I went and did Evelyn Kamaravi's thing.
What's wrong with you humans? This my mess.
Shut up! If we don't take you out, we'll never be able to look our commander in the face.
You the ones that attacked us.
Don't let the monster confuse you.
You dipshits! What are you playing at?
Hey, you're the...
Oh, you come back!
Yes.
Are you all right? What's going on?
He's protecting his kids.
Wait, chill out, you guys. This isn't what you think.
That thing's a monster!
Just leave it alone if you know what's good for you.
You think we can show our faces back home if we got done in by an overgrown turkey? Give me a break. If you're itching to get in our way, we'll just have to give you a beating.
I mean, or we could just beat the shit out of you guys, which is what's gonna happen.
Seems like we're out of options.
Okay. Well, not much we can do. Gonna have to beat the crap out of them. Everyone focus on this one. And everyone get hit by the AoE, please. That is what we want.
Amazing! Poor man! Come here! I got something for you! Yeah! You're really pumping it
Boom. Whole bunch of people just getting bodied. Yep. You thought you could fight Autobots?
Hi! You still with us?
Thank much for help.
What the hell? You could have taken them all out easy!
Things was tricky. Turkin truth, no parent can bear to put own Turklets in danger.
Yeah. I get it.
Are all the Turkins all right?
Turklets are safe, but I not so.
No.
Please, no. Don't tell me.
No.
Like gizzard, it leaking out.
Pull yourself together! I'm not
No,
letting you
Jumbo
leave your bloody
Turkin.
kids alone!
Gondor.
That is correct. I also not think it come to this. Tragic day indeed. Raising little Turklets can be such really hard work. But this, what happened here, this is own fault. Exactly like you say. Brought this all on top of self. Every time get attacked, I was such big flock fool to keep fight back. Never should fight human in first place. Quiet better. Should have run away to safer roost.
Think about your children, damn you! If you die now!
Maybe they can survive on own, my Turklets. It no like they're feather brains. So you there, smallest human, please hear my lastest request.
What is it? Let's hear it.
If there is place that's safe and have no fighting, I want you take my Turklets there so safe and tight. If they just need live, then Turklets can handle by self. But they not do good for fighting. They not strong. Like I was when in primes of use. If Turkin can ask you.
No, Jumbo Turkin. Man. F in the chat for this fucking champion, man. That guy deserves a dab. Dab of respect. Yeah. Jumbo Turkin was a flippin' champ.
I don't care if it's a Turkin. Seeing someone die before your eyes and not being able to do anything about it, it's shit.
Gotta go to sleep, but I forgot something. Hey, nerd. Yeah, I'm also gonna probably end the stream after this quest's over, so not leaving too much earlier than I am. But once again, thank you very much for the goddamn 15 gift subs this stream alone, Fontano. Much appreciated. So we'll definitely be getting to Ratchet and Clank in E7 once I'm done with Trails and Zeros. I hope you look forward to it.
But I think we did all we could.
Yeah, I guess. You lot. Got a job for you.
A job?
You heard the bird. We gotta take him with. I, did kinda bring this on us all.
I don't really think it's your responsibility.
Did I ask you? What's it gonna be? Your kids coming? Or would you rather stay here with Daddy?
You're dead, Daddy.
Alright, go say your farewells. But it's not safe here anymore. So don't take any longer than you have to.
Gondor, are you sure about this?
Life put them in front of me. So I wanted to do what I could to make their lot bearable. And there's just the little ones left. If they say they want to live, I can at least give them that much.
You're right. I think that's the best way.
Yeah, life can be a bitch sometimes. But what's the alternative? None of us planned it. But we're family now. And family has to stick together, right?
Ohana means family, and family means nobody gets left behind. You know, I thought saying that something happened in chapter 43 in Xenogears was a type.
Makes sense.
How many chapters are there in Xenogears?
I'll tell you right now, the work will be hard. You'll have to scratch for your own grain. You sure you still want it?
But seeing as they don't announce any of these chapters and they happen in between the same areas. Shit.
Your dad was a tough customer. Don't you ever forget that.
He was also very large.
Shit always comes at you sideways.
Are you okay, Gondor?
Mind your damn business. You're not the ones who's gonna have to teach stuff to non-verbal bird things.
I mean, they can become verbal.
True.
Let's get going. There's plenty to do and daylight's wasting.
Also very dark and rainy. So I must say, 2 scenes with talking Jumbo Turkin, better character than Shania. They were chefs in Xeno too. Yeah, dude. Yeah, they were Turkin chefs, weren't there? Yeah, freaking 2 scenes with Jumbo Turkin, one of them him dying. And better character than a talking human character that is in several, like, or a few key plot points and one of the main party characters' major side quest that wasn't barely even about her, which is unfortunate. But still, like, that says a lot about how awesome Jumbo Turkin is and how,
It's good to keep a record.
in my opinion, poorly written Shania was. But regardless, we made a lot of progress today in terms of, like, side quests, because how many did we do today? We started with Kamaravi and Ethel. Then we did, what did we do? Then we did Juniper. Then we did Senna, and then we did Gondor. So that's quite a few. Okay, have a good night. Pouring out for Jumbo. Yeah, pouring out for Jumbo, man. But yeah, so next time I stream will be on Wednesday, and it will be with Trails from Zero. So it might be a little bit since we, till we get back to this. I might play this in my free time just so I don't, like, forget anything. But on stream, it might be, like, a week or so before we get back to this. But I think we can all agree that it is an exciting day that Trails from Zero is coming out. So, hope we all appreciate and have fun. Warning. Yeah. Just a warning. Okay. Crossbow is the zenith of move a step, people get a new line, Falcon. Ah, okay, fun. Well, it's gonna be a fun time. So, with that, I hope everyone has a very nice night, and I hope you all enjoyed tonight's stream. And I hope to see you all on Wednesday. Thank you. Bye.